Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to the Cell Saga, and not Cell, no, Sell, just because of how much the Z Fighters sold in this entire saga. Um, but anyways, let's get to the video.
Why am I calling it that? Because everyone in this arc was moving like they were trying to lose on purpose.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, a conversation I see Dragon Ball fans having a lot is who sold harder in the Cell Saga, Krillin or Vegeta? And yeah, those two might have the most famous Cell talks in the arc, but something I've never understood is why does the conversation stop there? Like, be for real, Krillin and Vegeta didn't fumble alone. Damn near everybody was moving brain dead in
That
the
is
Cell
true.
Saga. And it's funny because it's coming off the Namek Saga where everyone was locked in just to move on to the Cell Saga where the whole team decided to troll. Today, we're breaking down all the moments that prove everybody sold. But before we jump in, if you're off with anime content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And the question for the comments today is, alright, I mentioned Krillin and Vegeta already, so let's just get them out the way real quick. Starting with Vegeta, I swear this man is addicted to selling. Like, bro must get a rush just from fumbling the bag, because the way he blew this fight is actually insane. He pulls up smooth the Cell to run Cell's fade, and peep his face, this man is feeling himself, and honestly, rightfully so. At this point, he's way.
Listen, it's going by really fast, but Cell, Vegeta was totally feeling himself. Literally could have stopped Cell when he had the chance. But what does he do? He wants Cell to get stronger. Only Saiyans do that, by the way.
Way stronger than Cell. Cell don't know it yet, but he finds out real quick when Vegeta drops that cool ass Super Vegeta transformation and punches the Sonic rings out this man. Vegeta should have had this fight in the bag, but then he let Cell talk him into his bullshit. Bro let his same pride completely hijack his common sense.
Yes,
he didn't just allow Cell to absorb 18, he straight up stopped Trunks from stopping it. Like, bro, your son is trying to save the planet and you're like, nah, let him cook. Trunks even blasts Vegeta away at one point, but he comes back just to join the villain team. The rest of us are trying to save the Earth, and this man's just trying to boost his ego, and the reward he gets for his hard work?
Yep.
Exactly what he deserved.
Yep.
But Vegeta wasn't done selling quite yet.
No, he wasn't.
Fast forward all the way to the Cell games. Cell's back, Trunks is dead, and Vegeta, who knows damn well he has no business doing what he's about to do, suddenly decides now's the time to care about his son.
Yes.
Now, from a writer standpoint, this was great characters.
Oh yeah, they could.
But in universe,
it could.
Bro, you got Dragon Balls. Trunks will be alright.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Now.
Bearing all the consequences and everything that happens in Dragon Ball and all of that, Trunks was gonna be all right. They was gonna be able to revive him with the Dragon Balls, and he was gonna live. You know what I mean? But it was good for character development to see his son basically die in front of him, because it helped him. It helped him realize, oh shoot, I actually do care about my son. Yeah, it took very long, but he ended up getting it.
Instead, he jumps in and hits Cell with Vegeta's technique. You already know what time it is. It does nothing, as usual. Cell hits this nigga with a pin slap and then shoots a blast at him, and Gohan, trying to play hero, jumps in to save him and loses his arm for it. Now, Gohan still wins in the end, but all of this just made the situation way harder than it needed to be.
They definitely
now
did.
On to Krillin, the man who fell victim to Robo Coochie. Like, bro might have had one of the easiest jobs in the entire arc. Get close to.
Listen, he saw 18 and he was like, listen, I gotta go get the baddie. There's nothing I can do. I gotta go get her. I gotta go get her. That's basically what he was saying to himself the entire time. Without a doubt, that's what he was thinking in his head. I gotta go get the baddie. Silly does he know it's gonna cause a lot of issues. But, you know.
To Android 18, press the button on the remote, and boom, crisis averted. But no, this fumble right here gets worse the more you think about it. Krillin finds 18 and is hiding behind a rock, like he's in a life or death internal struggle.
Yes, he was.
Cause that kiss is still on his mind. You heard that right. This man risked the fate of the planet over one little smooch from.
He risked the fate of the planet on a blonde that was an android, that had a bomb inside of it that would blow them up, that could potentially save their lives. But also, since Cell is on the Earth, he's going to destroy the Earth basically and kill the Z Fighters and absorb the androids, and the androids won't be powerful enough to stop him. And Krillin did all that just because, you know, she gave him a kiss on the cheek and he was like, guys, I can't do it.
from a robo baddie. And you know what makes it even more insane? So the remote to deactivate the androids was made by Boma, you know, one of the smartest humans on the earth.
Yes.
It crossed this man's mind to maybe pull 18 aside and say, yo, I know this is crazy, but I gotta deactivate you for a sec. The world's literally gonna end, but don't trip. My genius friend Bulma will reboot you after we handle this cell nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
That's all he had to do. It's
That's
not
all he had
like
to do.
he was ending her for good, just a quick nap. But nope, instead my guy straight up smashes the remote. His brain was in his ass. No other explanation.
He sold.
And while we're here, 18, you were selling too, big time. Why the hell did you stay on those islands? Like, yes, I get you didn't want to leave 16. That's sweet. But if that man who literally was boxing Cell is telling you, get out of there, Cell is built different,
You should have left.
believe
She
him?
should have left.
She had multiple chances to escape.
She
but
totally
she threw
did.
them all away in the name of loyalty. Now, don't get me wrong, trying to save your friend isn't a bad thing, but when the choice ends with Cell absorbing you and reaching his final form, yeah, that's a Cell.
Yes, that is a Cell. All she had to do was leave, and Cell probably would have caught her again. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z fans, let me know down in the comment section your opinion on it. But she probably would have had a better chance if she ran away than staying. Just saying.
Now, let's talk about Trunks, someone who, to his credit, was fully locked in when it came to the android
Oh,
threat, but
yeah.
even he had a moment where he moved like a dumbass. I'm talking about the whole holding back so he doesn't hurt Vegeta's pride nonsense. Yeah, buddy, you're a dumbass. Like, bro,
He
I
shouldn't
get
have held
that you're
back.
dad, but the moment you saw things going south, you should have dropped all that family bonding nonsense and busted out the grade 4 meathead transformation. Yes, it's slower. Yes, it's bulkier. If that form had the power to put pressure on perfect Cell, then semi-perfect Cell should have been one-shotted. Do not fact check me on this. I am not a power scaler. Oh, and that part
Don't
when
worry.
he sent Vegeta flying? Imagine if he had actually been going all out in that moment. Like, really tried to lay his dad out and got aggressive with it. He might have bought himself just enough time to take out Cell right then and there. Instead, he pulls his punches, protects his dad ego, and gave Cell enough time to get his glow up.
Yeah. Something about them loving their dads and not wanting to overshine them. Trunks basically just said, yeah, I'm not about to do my dad dirty.
Look, love and respect for your father is great and all, but not when the cost is planetary extinction, gang. Gohan's fumble was sort of like Vegeta's. Stronger than his opponent, got too cocky, and paid the price. But
That's just in Gohan's DNA, though. He is quite literally like that. That's literally just Gohan himself. He's he you know when he know he's stronger than an opponent, you know, he get real cocky, real arrogant. He just be like, yeah, I'm just finna play with you now. No more, none of this fighting stuff. I'm just finna play with you, and that was really his downfall. But he ended up winning the end, so it's all that matters.
this one just happened to hit way harder. Peep the situation. Gohan snaps, goes Super Saiyan 2,
Yep.
beats the Cell Juniors, and
Yep.
puts hands on Cell.
He totally
even
did.
forces a sparking zero being flashed. Bro was cooking.
Yes, he
had
was.
Cell on the ropes. Look at this nigga, missing an arm and a leg. Cell is literally standing there with 10 HP left, and Gohan is just smiling, all smug and devious. Goku, knowing Cell can regenerate, tells Gohan, hey, job's not finished. Pack him
Gohan
up."
was not
And what does
ending it.
Gohan say?
No, I think I'll wait.
That's
Going to let him
crazy.
suffer for a little while.
That's crazy.
serious?
Yep, Gohan pretty much said, nah, I'll let him cook. And that little bit of ego,
That was the
that moment of
downfall,
pride,
y'all.
it got Goku packed up. Cell hits his self-destruct button, and Goku has no choice but to use instant transmission, sacrificing himself. Gohan does eventually make up for it, hitting the iconic father-son Kamehameha and finishes the job, but let's be real, he still fumbled along the way, gang. Now, with Goku, most people point
Yeah, he could have easily took out Cell, and then after taking out Cell, if he just had finished off Cell, Goku doesn't die. But then Gohan, well, he already stopped training anyway, 'cause he thought the world was just gonna be safe forever after they defeated Cell, of course. But yeah, I mean, Goku doesn't die, and you know something different happens.
to one thing when they talk about his fumble.
Thanks. Hey, Cell!
Yeah, that. But that's not the angle I'm taking today. Goku's real fumble in the Cell Saga: 1, completely misunderstanding his son, and 2, not running his damn plan by anybody, especially
yeah.
not Gohan. Like, Gohan literally pauses mid-fight with Cell to explain to him what his dad's plan was. So if Gohan was able to figure it out that easily, Why didn't Goku just tell him beforehand? And even if he couldn't tell Gohan for some reason, he could have
Because Goku's he's kind of an idiot. Let's just say he's kind of an idiot.
told any of the other Z fighters, but no, he just kept everyone in the dark for some reason. And because of that, he made his biggest mistake. He forgot who his son even was.
Yep.
Gohan ain't Goku. He's not some fight-loving warrior looking for the next thrill. Goku's whole plan hinges on his son being just like him. And he doesn't find out he's wrong until
But
it's
he's
too
not
late.
like him.
Cell is already whooping this nigga's ass
Oh,
by
yeah.
the time Goku finds out. And all of this could have been avoided if he just said, hey Gohan, I'm counting on you. You got this beforehand. Either Gohan locks in, or he tells you right then and there, he's not built for the moment. Either way, we move smarter. Alright, last character we gotta talk about is the main villain himself, Cell.
Oh.
Now Cell, he
He's
really had
sold
it all.
too?
Perfect form, nobody could touch him. He could have ended things the moment Trunks gave up.
Actually, you're right, because he really could have ended all of them. He really could have ended all of them, and it would have been over just like that.
But nah, he wanted to put on a whole damn tournament.
Yes,
the
he
Cell
did.
Games. And it's really fitting, because bro quite literally sold the game. Earlier I mentioned how Gohan told Cell to his face that Goku sent him out there because once he crashes out, it's wraps for him. And what does Cell do with this very clear warning? Absolutely nothing.
No, he does
bro
not.
said, bet, I'ma piss you off on purpose. So, but he starts poking the
It's because Cell has them sand genes in him, and it makes him want to, what's the word we're looking for? His opponent to get stronger, because he wants to fight a stronger opponent every single time.
bear. Keeps taunting, keeps provoking until Gohan finally snaps and puts him through
Yep.
one of the worst beatdowns in
Yes,
Dragon
he
Ball
did.
history. Comment down if you want me to cover that, by the way. Anyway, Cell loses 18, blows up, regenerates, comes back as perfecter Cell,
Yes.
and now has every single advantage. Vegeta's cooked, Gohan has one arm left.
Yep.
All bro has to do is fire his damn beam and win the fight. But does he do that? Nope. He wants to talk trash to Gohan again. Like, bro, you just saw
He's
what
got the
happens when
sand
this kid
genes,
gets
man. He's
emotional.
cocky.
He told you.
He's got them sand genes. He's cocky. He wanted to talk trash and then finish the job. What he should have did was finish the job, then talk trash after. But it's okay, because he was still a goated villain. And remember, you're either perfect or you're not him.
You what was coming. You witnessed it. So why are you still trying to trigger him? You already had the win in the bag.
Yes, he
Lock
did.
it and end it. But nah, Cell made the same mistake again. And that's because of the same pride and Saiyan cockiness baked into his DNA. He inherited the downfall of every Saiyan before him. And what did it lead to?
Yep, he got obliterated. Yep, he was gone.
He sold hard, and it costed him everything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the Cell games. From the heroes to the villains, everybody was tripping.
Yeah.
Vegeta was ego tripping, Krillin got caught up
No
in some
mention of
Robo
Piccolo,
Coochie,
because
Gohan
Piccolo
was
did not
cocky,
sell.
Trunks hesitated, Goku was scheming in silence, and Cell, well, he played himself twice. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, drop a like, and hit that subscribe button. And turn on notifications so you don't
sure you
miss the next
subscribe,
video.
y'all.
And don't forget to comment, who fumbled the hardest during the Cell Saga. And until next time, peace.
Yep. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to Jid2772. Make sure you go subscribe to him, ladies and gentlemen. Makes great content, okay? So make sure you subscribe. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Cell Saga. Literally a bunch of people sold in the entire saga. But that was a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoyed. Comment down below what you want to see next. And as always, this is Zola, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.